Hey, you guys, and welcome to What's Puzzling You live. Anyway, you at least missed the whole snot cry. My friend got to see all that. Um, but I kind of had a 50 car, 100 car pile up with my child and myself trying to hang out with other people together for a long period of time. We don't do it very often, and I struggle with it because I feel like we're a burden. I feel like she's a burden as a friend, as a person, as a playmate, because there's always like some period of time where she's like really loud and it nerves the other children, and just or she's pushing or wanting to bite, or just all these aggressions come out. All this nervous energy comes out. This just all these things that are coming out that are, as the evaluations always say, is what they're doing annoying or whatever. If you are a parent with special needs and have filled out evaluations, I hope you know what I mean, because it was on there. Okay, maybe asking about your child and how annoying they are. Do they do repetitive things? All that. So all these things, and something gets on our nerves. Of course, it's going to get on the world's nerves. And we weren't just hanging out with the world. We were hanging out with close friends. And I'm trying to learn to accept the grace that they give and accept, and just say, well, this sucks, because it does. Like, I can't put her in what am I supposed to do? Put my child in a room with 2-year-olds if that's how she's acting, because she's, behaving like a 2-year-old. Oh, you took my toy, now I'm going to annoy you and push you and, become aggressive, but I'm in a 7-year-old body. And then at the same time, I'm like wondering, does my kid, she feel ignored at times because what she's doing, they not into it, and I know we all have experienced other kids not wanting to be with us, not wanting to play with us. It's just not, I just went away from people. Like, that was always my solution. Just bye. I don't want to be hurt again. Bye. Because I've just had a lot of BS happen in my life that I let happen, or that happened to me, regardless of whatever I was gonna do. I've had bullies, I've had all that. So, I just trusting people was hard, and then when I did, it was dumb. And so with my struggles, and then watching my kid, I'm confused on how to handle it. I want to discipline her, not in a normal way, but in an effective way, because I don't know what normal is, to be honest with you. I didn't study, the development of children. I didn't give a damn about other children. I just ended up pregnant with one, and that was it. That's my extent of knowledge. I got pregnant, and I had one, and she's 7 years old now. So I've got 7 years of experience of an atypical kid, okay, with several diagnoses, and that's all I know. But, watching her being aggressive, and then actually, telling the other kid, hey, it's okay to hit her, because they're questioning, is it okay? But hit her back, because she hit them. So I'd rather that she learn, that the world will hit her back, because I've told her that. I was like, you can't just go around hitting people and not expect to get a hit back. Like, we're not going to excuse you for that. I might excuse you for other things in this world because of what you deal with and what you go through, or I may not react the same as, someone with a typical child, and they've, acted in a certain kind of way, like, screaming, yelling, whatever. Like, I don't always discipline those type things because I have insight on what she may be going through at that point. It may not be a behavior thing, it may be a sensory thing. So, and that's a struggle. Like, which one is it, people? Can I just have a therapist with me all day, every day? Is that too much time? So they can just guide me and tell me how to do this? I don't want to figure it out no more. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I feel like someone just took my brain and just let it go down the river. That's how I feel. hate it. I don't like this special needs shit. I don't like it. And another thing, I'm going to put this out here because for the simple fact that it's true, I thought it. It's an honest thought. And maybe somebody else out there like you, that maybe you're like me and you've thought it and you couldn't say it. So I'm going to say it for you. I thought that maybe it'd be better if she died so that I could be free. I thought it. I did it. I don't want to kill her. Well, sometimes. She drives me to the edge. But that's not ultimately what I want. I think what I really want is just the complications of it all. To just die. You know? But in truth, if she did die, let's say she did, you know, and I hadn't thought it. And if I had thought it, but I have thought it, like, where would that leave me? You know, now that I know you, now that I've attached you to my life, you've attached me to your life, you're such a heavy, heavy part of it, in good ways, bad ways, in between ways, like, and I know y'all looking at me crazy right now, like, this bitch, really? Like, you thought that? And then you're going to say it out loud? But whatever. It's a, allegedly it's a human thought, so, and I'm human, I'm very human. I don't like this struggle. I don't like being a caregiver and a parent at the same damn time. I don't like having to play all these roles. I knew parenthood was going to be hard on me because I'm an introvert and I don't like to be bothered all the time on a daily. But I didn't know it was going to be this extreme, and I didn't know, you know. And I want it to get easier, but I know that it's not, you know. And so that thought came to me. It was like, I'm going to have her for the rest of my life, with me for the rest of my life. Or I could choose to give her away. I could choose to say, you know what, I'm not the best for you. I can't do this anymore. And you know what, that would be okay. And I don't say that truthfully because I know I'd beat the hell out of myself if I did, and I'm determined to be the one to be there forever for her. But I do know there's some part of me that knows that, like, if I talked to you in the street and you told me the struggles you were going through and you just had enough and you can't do this anymore, I would encourage you to do what you had to do. If you had to put them in a facility or, you know, give them to someone else because you were being torn down and you weren't being effective anymore. And if I felt that way one day, I hope I would have the strength, you know, because it is okay. I don't care what anybody would tell you. It is okay. It's okay to say, hey, I am not the one. This is not the fit for me and you. I need help. I need you to be taken care of by someone else. That's not a crime. It's legal. It's, you know, beneficial if you choose the right person to give them to, or if you choose the right place to send them to. It's better than you ending up in jail because you got pushed over the edge. That's what I do know. Okay? Or it's better than you ending up being the abuser. You know, yeah, you get abused by your child because they kicked you, beat you, smear poop on you, do all the things. You know, all the things to your home. They wreck your home. They wreck your life. They wreck all the things. No matter what you've been trying to do. And that daily abuse, that catches up with you. Even when you get it under control. Like, you have PTSD from that. And you need help. You need some therapy. Don't sit up in here and act like you don't need therapy. Because you do. Okay. You can carry this on your own. You don't have it all together. And that's okay. Parenthood was not meant to be this way. It was, you need a village, you need help. I need help. You know, and if my friend hadn't have been understanding today, Like, if you're hanging out with people who are just like, okay, we'll see you. You know, bye. Or if they're looking at you crazy because all this is happening and they're not working with you, you can't. If you don't feel the love radiating off of your people that's surrounding you, even through the most crappiest of times when your child is acting so off the wall, um, you know, then you got the wrong people with you, and you need to get the right people with you. And that's at least one silver lining in the cloud. It's just, you know, they're not gonna abandon me because of where I fall short in the situation and where Amelia has fallen short. Like, we both have to grow up together. She's got to grow out of this I can hit you and not get away with it crap, and I got to grow up and discipline her and help her and try to, you know, try to get help for myself. So all that so we don't go to jail, okay? Or so that we don't keep abusing each other. You know? Anyway, I said a lot of crap, and I think I'm done. I think I'm going to sign off because I'm about to go on a date with my husband. Thankfully, her Mimi has taken her for the night, like she knew. So, need a break. Gonna have a drink. And by the way, if you drink, you know how they say alcohol is a depressant? Well, apparently the depression hits you several days later while it's working its way through your system. So I need y'all to Google that, confirm that. You know, let me know. I'll let you know after I drink this one little drink that I'm going to have and see if I just, you know, need to schedule that day as doctor. Do I need an extra, you know, mental pill or what? Like, what do I need? Or do I just need to stay at home that day, not work, all the things? Because I'm struggling with depression and anxiety, and so I need to know when that's going to be hitting even harder with alcohol coming out of my system. I always thought it was a depressant when you, like, say you're not happy and then you drink, then you get more unhappy while you're intoxicated. But allegedly that's not so. So look that up. Let me know. Make comments below. Hate me, love me, in between. You're not sure about me. If you feel like it, give me a comment. I appreciate it. I appreciate a like, a thumbs up. Appreciate a subscribe if you want to see more. So, thank you so much for watching. Bye.